Nintimdo RP. This project was to create a portable gaming system that could also double as a portable computer. Above shows the 3D model Rev 3i made on Autodesk Inventor. Waiting on final print, more coming August 2017. This project was to create a portable gaming system that could also double as a portable computer. The goal was to create a console that was functional as well as aesthetically pleasing. I use what I learned with 3D modeling to make professional-looking cases to house my circuits. Buttons were constructed using tactile components behind a strip facade. Inside is a Raspberry Pi 3 that holds a Broadcom BCM287 processor. ARM architecture is running a light version of Linux Pixel with emulators on top through RetroArch and RetroP. This interfaces with the 7-inch touch screen on the front to display the GUI. Buttons are wired to a microcontroller and finally to the motherboard so games can be played. Thermals are controlled by bringing air in through an intake located on the back. The air is directed past heat sinks on the processor and graphics card. This then goes through the fan and into a duct system that routes the exhaust out of the top of the device. On the top there are 2 USB ports for external serial communication, mouse, keyboard, extra controllers. There is also a 5 LED indicator blinks randomly on boot, battery level indicator, volume indicator as well as the on/off button. On the bottom there is a micro USB used to charge the internal 10,000 mAh battery which runs the whole show. Also there is a 3.5mm headphone jack which cuts power from internal speakers and redirects it through this port when in use. Lastly, there is an HDMI out port on the bottom which disables the 7-inch touchscreen and redirects the video and audio to the new source. On the front we have all the buttons and touchscreen. A neat feature is the home button which takes the user back to a main screen to choose what console and game to play. My future plans for this device are to have secret Easter eggs where you can hold certain buttons on boot to enter the CLI or Linux GUI instead of the default emulation software. I also want to make hardware shortcuts for changing settings rather than plugging in a keyboard and typing the command. I also want to develop an audio card to filter out the high-frequency pop that occurs before the start of each game and unify the dB gain between each console. I uploaded my 3D model and am in the process of creating a tutorial for anyone else interested in building my device.